Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Terry Kalkanis, founder of Seabright Capital, here to bring you a weekend update for the week that just passed, the first full week back for investors and stock market participants. And what a week it was. We had a lot of talk out of the Federal Reserve Board Chairman Jerome Powell, and his constituents came out with news and thoughts that interest rate policy is going to go a lot slower than the market had expected or was anticipating and pricing in. And we had a quick snapback rally off the lows seen at the end of December. And many stocks that we focused and illustrated in our daily action reports outperformed dramatically versus the stock market. Let's take a look at a few in both the US and the Canadian markets. First, Roku. What a week Roku had. They came out with some news expressing a partnership with Westinghouse to develop 4K TVs with their technology, and subscriptions were up a dramatic 70% year over year. The stock popped on that day 25%. For the week it was up 17.31%. Fantastic week for Roku. One of the stocks we highlighted in our daily action reports. Next, Clovis Oncology. Clovis Oncology is in the cancer oncology sector of the market, and that space has been gathering steam over the last couple of weeks, with GlaxoSmithKline buying Tesaro and Eli Lilly buying Loxo Oncology for big valuations, 60, 70, 100% above the 20-day moving average. And companies like Clovis and Array, ticker symbol ARRY, were trading very well on this and had big gains this week. So we highlighted this in our daily action report Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Our clients and subscribers, if they had taken this down, would have outperformed the market dramatically. Next up, Amarin PLC, another drug maker listed on the US exchange based out of Ireland, had a big week presented at the JP Morgan 2019 Health and Sciences Conference in San Francisco, and a lot of buzz surrounding that company with their Vascepa drug results that came out recently. And the stock popped on the news throughout the week, ending the week up over 36%. We highlighted the stock as a opening drive play and a second day, multi-day momentum play. And subscribers and clients who listened and took that idea down outperformed the market. And as you can see, the market was only up 2.54% for the week in the US. Nice week all around. But again, the stocks that we point out in our daily action reports based on our proprietary models outperformed dramatically. Next, in the Canadian markets, the weed stocks had a fantastic week. The Alcohol and Gaming Commission in Ontario supporting the retail market and accepting bids for the 25 retail locations, and news should be out imminently on who the successful bidders were for those 25 retail locations. Money flow came back in a big way in the MJ sector, and these specific marijuana stocks, Aphria, Roar Cannabis, Canopy Growth, had big weeks, up anywhere from 14% in the case of Aphria to over 33% for Canopy Growth, the market leader in the industry. So we highlighted these stocks in our daily action report Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as opening drive plays, as multi-day momentum plays, as second day plays, as continuation plays. And subscribers and clients who took that information and used it to their advantage were rewarded handsomely. Energy stocks also found a bottom, and many outperformed the TSX. We highlighted Encana as a name that investors should keep a close eye on, and based on our models and research indicated to us that it was starting to break out, and it did so nicely with almost 8% weekly gain. The TSX itself recovered pretty nice amount 3.5%. But again, many of the stocks that Seabright highlights in its daily action reports outperformed the markets in a big way. Next week, we have earnings season starting, and that'll continue for the next 6 weeks. And investors are going to keep a close eye on how the U.S.-China trade war is affecting earnings for the last quarter, and also earnings projections going forward. And a lot of news came out recently, lowered guidance, lowered revenue guidance, lower earnings guidance estimates from big companies, Apple, Samsung. You also had companies in the pharmaceutical sector, Johnson & Johnson, big names coming out with revisions, and investors are not going to take that kindly. Technically, the markets are heading into a area of overhead supply, what you would call resistance, and the S&P 500 is hitting resistance right now in the 2600 area where it actually closed, and it had a lot of trouble actually getting through that level. So we'll see how this recent bottom put in over the last week or so holds up. Are we going to see earnings disappoint and investors sell off the market? And will we see those lows reached in late December hold? That's going to be something that we're going to be focusing on. We're going to provide our clients and subscribers with the up-to-date real-time information in our daily action reports. I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you click the on button for our notifications so that when we send out new content, you're going to be notified and kept up to date immediately. You can also follow us at Seabright Capital, Facebook, StockTwits, Twitter, and Instagram. And as always, you can find our information on www.seabrightcapital.com. Looking forward to a great week next week and an amazing earnings season. Lots of opportunity out there on both the long side and the short side. And we look forward to keeping you up to date. Have a great day.